Hey guys, good morning. Can everyone hear me? Awesome. Nice to see you guys back here. Alrighty, guys. So first things first, we have an Amazon paycheck trade, a vertical paycheck trade on Amazon. The 32.20, 32.25 vertical spread. Amazon's still looking good. It's about 9 points higher here in the pre-market hours. Let's see. Now it's only up 92 cents, which is just up $9 here. But that and Pfizer. Pfizer's still on the run. Wish I ended up holding that Pfizer trade yesterday. Look at the rise Pfizer got. I still think that's going to continue to run higher here. We'll keep Pfizer on our watch list today. Amazon. We'll be looking for some day trades and possibly some more paycheck trades for this week. I'd really love to find a good paycheck trade this morning sometime here. So we'll see what the market does. Futures are down quite a bit. We'll see if we rebound from that or if we have a pretty flat day. Here we go, guys. 9:30, opening bell. Let's see what we do here. Let me get my charts right above set up. Pfizer's still on the rise there. Pfizer's going to be getting approval next week. I was thinking about jumping back into Pfizer. I think I'm going to do that in this account here. Make a small trade on Pfizer for next week. Let me get it in the right account here. I think that's the right one. All right, Pfizer, we'll look at the, I'll go with the December 18th. Pick up the 41. They haven't updated yet here. Let me just recheck that. Maybe it's my option chain here. E-Trade's pretty screwy at times. Let me bring up a new option chain. And it's still not giving me any data yet. Tyler said it's not for him. Good morning, Azaria. Nice to have you with us. Carson. Moderna is still pulling back. 135 there. I wonder what's taking so long for these option prices to come up. There we go. They just popped up now. There we go. Let's see here. I'm going to get a couple contracts. I'm going to get 5. This is the trade challenge account that I'm in right here. Let's see.
S&P futures dropping here after the open.
She's popping all over the place. Alrighty, there we go. Efren, I just made a trade challenge trade here on Pfizer. I like that. It's for the December 18th Expo. Just 5 contracts in the trade challenge account. Trade challenge account's at about 5,000. We've already doubled the trade challenge account, so we got filled at $1.75. In at $1.75 for the Pfizer December 18th 41 strike call. Let's see what FedEx is doing there. FedEx is holding that 10 still, Avilio. Not too bad. You can see what it's doing. Look at the cycles of it here. Look at the patterns you could see. Has a nice breakout, retraces down to that 10. Has a breakout, retraces down to that 10. Broke out, trace them into the 10. Now we're just looking for it to break that support or resistance right here. Let's see here. Let me go up. So support's going to be right at that 10-day. We'll say support's going to be right at around 284. And our resistance we're going to be looking for is right at about 296. It's only Wednesday, Tyler. Amazon's going to be fine.
QEP Resources getting a pop here. Quebec Echo Papa.
There goes a nice candle there on FedEx there. See if that holds. Pfizer's still taking off nicely. Pfizer's looking good. We already got a quick $50 gain on that small 5 contract. That $850 trade already has a $50 gain. There she goes again, up $100 on that small trade already. On Pfizer, December 18th, 41 strike call. Up $110 on that Pfizer trade right now. $150 gain on Pfizer. Big breakout there. Did you guys get in the Pfizer trade?
QEP Resources getting a pop here, $1.70. Questionable chatter circulating on social media. That's Quebec Echo Papa.
Guys, we're up $200 on the Pfizer trade already in the trade challenge account. And look at this. This is amazing. We've been kicking some butt. Look at that trade. It's already up $213. Now it's up 243. How was that small little trade there? Those little 5 contracts that we just picked up, they just made us $243. It's not even been, what, 3 minutes? Now we're up 260. 270 now on it. That's going to be a nice runner. Did you guys pick that up? YouTube audience, did you guys get in? Good morning, Janet. Nice. Good job, guys. Now, guys, don't be afraid to lock in some profits. You know, don't be afraid to do that. You know? Just pulling back a little bit there. I won't take in profits yet. Moderna's starting to climb there. Let's see what Amazon's doing over here. Amazon pulled back a little bit there. Nice. AJ's in at $1.77. AJ, don't be afraid to take profits. You know, we have the December 18th Expo, so I'm going to be holding on to mine. There goes Moderna getting a nice little run there. A nice $5 run from the lows. $7 climb from the lows on Moderna. Let's see if Pfizer gets that pop off that 10-day right here. Continues its run. Moderna's on the run. I like the COVID stocks right now. Mike Rinkowski, nice.
Coming up at 9:45, ISM near business conditions for November. BALE, ballet, Company says continuing toward goal of reaching a stable agreement to settle Brumandino issues. That's from the CEO. Says number one priority remains reparations. That's VALE.
Watching Amazon get up to that 31.95 on the other chart here, waiting for that to break. Moderna broke above that 10, squeezing between the 10 20-day simple moving average on it today, 1 minute right now.
BB, BlackBerry getting some volume here. Bravo, bravo. Doing the intraday high on BB. Shares of Johnson & Johnson, J&J at the highs, 149.24. Julie is November.
Johnson & Johnson running. So Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer are going to trade similarly. Nice job, Tisha. I think we're gonna honestly see Pfizer at 45 by the end of expiration. So I'm gonna be holding on to that unless we get a huge spike today. Might lock it in and re-enter. Looking for a good setup here. We're just trading between SMAs on a few charts here. I am still in Moderna, Hoffman. Yes, that's for the January Expo, so I'm going to be holding on to that. Whenever we get certain types of expiration dates, there's a reason why. You know, if we're getting a longer term expo, it means we need extra time for that trade to go on our side.
Russia's Marashko says 100,000 people in Russia have already been vaccinated against COVID-19.
Johnson & Johnson still breaking out there. Moderna and Pfizer are trading similarly between the 10-20 SMA right now. Tyler, have you been getting the weekly expos, Tyler S? Are you going with the December monthly?
BA, Boeing popping here. Some chatter circulating in Boeing now. BA.
Some news on Boeing, guys. See what Boeing's doing. Boeing's having a big breakout. There goes Moderna trying to break that 20-day simple moving average. Let me bring up Moderna here. Like I said, Moderna had a big run, so it's okay if she retraces a bit and now starts its climb again. That's what I'm looking for with Moderna. Just some profit takers that came in. So once we get that announcement, I'm sure she's going to have another big run again. Let's see, you guys in the trade room are talking about Neo. Smaller candles on Neo. Big drop though. Picking that up on a hook pattern, I'm guessing. Small hook, you could be looking right at about 45 would be a nice target. 45 up to about 47. Let's see if Pfizer could break that 10. No problem, Hoffman. There goes Moderna. Moderna's looking pretty good on it today. 1 minute. Nice candle on Moderna. Big break out there on Moderna. 3-point climb there in 1 minute.
ISM New York business conditions 44.2% versus the previous 65.1%. New York index 811.9 versus 814.8.
Amazon's looking like it wants to start to break that 10-day simple moving average on it today, 1 minute. Waiting for a nice possible day trade on Amazon. Tyler, that's what I was thinking, and that's what I'm looking at Amazon. So if you see here, Amazon, we're finally starting to break that 10-day simple moving average. Let's see if we can break above it. If we do, I was thinking about buying back that short leg on Amazon. And I'm telling you, if they keep talking about a stimulus deal and something getting passed before the end of the year, you know, that's going to cause a big spike in the market. Moderna's still on the climb. I'm watching Moderna, Pfizer, Google, Amazon, and a few others down here that aren't doing much. Tesla's starting its climb again. Tesla might be a nice day trade. Moderna's still climbing. Here is Tesla. Tesla's looking ready to break out.
Coming up at 10 a.m. Fed Chair Powell testifying.
Adam asks, is it too late to get in the Pfizer trade? I don't think it is. I think it's a good entry now for Pfizer. But you have to make sure you're picking the right expiration date. If you get this week's expiration date, it's a bad trade. If you get something for next week, it's an okay trade. You know, because the FDA is going to be meeting about approving that vaccine next week. Now, for me personally, I like either the December 18th or the January monthly. You know, give time for the vaccine to get approved and distributed. During those phases of the vaccine distribution, you're going to see those stocks continue to climb there, and that's what I really like about that. That's why we got the expirations we did. You know, there's a whole process going with these vaccines. We're not just looking for the FDA approval and bam. You know, we want to see that distribution of the vaccine follow through. And, you know, as they say, hey, Pfizer's or Pfizer, Moderna, whoever it is sending 100,000 or 100 million vaccines here, there, wherever they are going. You know, you're going to see that stock continue to rise over the coming days after it gets approved. You know, so that's what you got to be looking for in this market. What stocks are they or what companies are they talking about distributing the vaccine? You know, the big thing about Pfizer, why Moderna had the big run and Pfizer was lagging, was obviously, you guys know, the Moderna vaccine, it only needs to be at -2 degrees, which normal hospitals have that equipment already in that refrigeration. The Pfizer vaccine, it needs to be held at -150 degrees or -200 degrees, and that would require all new types of refrigeration systems in hospitals, which they'd have to buy all that as well. So that's why I really like Moderna compared to some of these other vaccines.
And urging the board to explore all alternatives, including a potential sale of the company. That's Alpha Charlie India Whiskey. Shares are now up about 9.5% on ACIW, Alpha Charlie India Whiskey.
Tesla's feeling at that 20. Moderna still wants to climb. Pfizer's just an NTZ, trading pretty flat, trading sideways. Wants to climb. Amazon still feeling at that 10, pulling back after getting up to that 10-day simple moving average. Moderna, Pfizer starting to run.
BDX, Becton Dickinson, Bravo Delta X-ray shares spiking to the high 240.
Alrighty, guys, take a look at Amazon here. I've been watching this. Amazon's finally breaking that 10. There's that MACD cross, okay? So this is what I talk about, patience, discipline here. Here's that MACD cross. So, Khalid, nice to have you back. Khalid's back in the trade room with us. So now we got that MACD cross. We have a positive bar in the histogram of the MACD. We have our first candles above that 1020. You see during the whole time here, she was trading below that 10-day simple moving average, right? So it's trading below. Now we're getting a signal here that things are starting to shift. So now let's see what happens. But there's your sign right there of a possible breakout momentum starting early. We didn't get that 1020 cross just yet. We're waiting for that 1020 cross, but it's looking good there. Let's see what happens. That's what you got to be focused on while you're day trading. Looking for those setups and being prepared and being ready. If nothing happens, then, you know, that's fine because we didn't make a trade yet. But if we start to get those signals, there's check number 1. You know, check number 2 is going to be 1020 cross. Check number 3, candle above 1020, 50 SMA. There goes Amazon breaking higher again. 31.94 just about. And she was just at what? 31.73. So that was a quick 20-point climb there on Amazon. That's what I mean about intraday moves during a volatile market. Nice breakout, 31.96, 31.97. And the nice thing about it, take a look at Moderna and Pfizer. Moderna having a nice breakout. Our Pfizer trade just turned green again, guys. Pfizer's breaking out, breaking above the 10, 20-day simple moving average. We're back up nicely on our Pfizer trade. Pfizer and Moderna. Take a look at Moderna. Moderna's running again, too. Nice climb on Moderna. Back at 142 just about. And you see, this stock was just at 127, you know what, 20 minutes ago. 127. She's now at 142. So that's what I mean about discipline. There's a reason why we're getting the expirations we're getting. Now, if we had this week's expo, you'd be exiting a totally different time. But with our expiration, you know, you have to be disciplined and patient. Moderna's got some great things behind it. She's continuing to break higher there, looking good. Our Pfizer trade's taking off. You know, you have to be a disciplined trader.
Shares of the London Stock Exchange traded in the U.S.
Nice breakout on Moderna. Just broke 143 now. Going for 144. Now take a look at Amazon. Amazon's just ready to get that 10-20 cross right here. Let's see if we get that crossover. Moderna near in 144. Nice breakout on Moderna.
BNTX, BioNTech shares popping here, 123.40 after EU approval of the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine.
As we mentioned a moment ago, all-time high for AMD this morning as they roll out some new products. Top gainer on the NASDAQ 100. In fact, Xilinx right behind. And we'll talk more about chips with the Intel Bob Swan later on this morning exclusively on CNBC. Don't go away.
For over 30 years, Lexus has been celebrating driveway moments. Here's to one, the Lexus December to Remember sales event.
This is the 2021 RX 350 for $419 a month for 36 months only. First month's free.
Experience the most limited Lexus deal.
See yourself first. And know you're not alone. Because this, one more, is a reflection of an unstoppable future. And a leader.
You know what hurts? But you know what pains? Using ZocDoc the same way as my brother takes your insurance.
Take a look at Amazon here. Amazon just got that 10-20 cross. Now, if she could break above that 3,200, I was thinking about buying back that short leg we have on the paycheck trade. Take a look at Qs, guys. Qs are taking off beautifully. Look at that breakout on Qs here. Climbing. What's Dow doing? Dow's down about 82 points right now. NASDAQ's down about 86. S&P's down about 6 points. So not too bad. Nice job, Avilio. Avilio just locked in 53% on his Neo trade. Quick $550 in 10 minutes. Nice job, Avilio.
Mnuchin declines to comment on Pelosi aid proposal. U.S. Health Secretary Azar says they will let the FDA go through its process regarding review of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine.
Pfizer's starting its climb here as well. Nice breakout on Pfizer. Moderna is still on the run. There goes Amazon breaking out here again as well. Big breakout on Moderna. See if she continues. Efren just shared the heat map in the trade room, guys. As you guys can see right here, here's the heat map. What's taking off here is healthcare, telecom services, and as you can see, energy. So those are the sectors right there that you guys want to be focused on today. If you're short sellers or if you're buying puts, you want to be looking at tech. Tech, consumer, cyclical, and utilities. So those are the top three sectors. If you're bearish and you like buying puts, I'd be looking at tech, consumer, cyclical, and I'd be looking at utilities. If you're long and you're a bullish trader, you like trading some calls, be looking at healthcare, energy, and you could be looking at the telecom services. Moderna is still climbing, 145. Moderna having a big breakout there, guys. Amazon's nearing 3,200. Google's having a big breakout here. There goes Google. Take a look at Google, guys. There's that 1020 cross, MACD cross all the way back here at the 951 candle. We have our first green bars on the histogram, and we are continuing to break higher there. Qs are climbing. Google is on the run. Amazon's getting right up to that red 50-day simple moving average, trying to break that 3,200. Let's see if she breaks that 32. She's getting a nice squeeze between that 10 and 50-day simple moving average. Let's see if she could break out there. Our Pfizer trade starting to climb slowly here. Back up 30 bucks on our Pfizer trade. 3% gain on Pfizer. Let's see if that could break that 41. She breaks that 41. She's going to be going for highs of the days once again there. I like that Pfizer setup here. Moderna still on the run, guys. Moderna new highs of the day. There goes Moderna, 145.18. Another breakout on Moderna. I'm watching Amazon. Amazon failed at that 3,200 resistance. Pulled back down to that 10-day simple moving average. It's squeezing between the 1050. I'm watching that closely. Q's also pulled back from that 50. So if you take a look here at Q's, you can see Q's did just about the same thing. Had a nice run, got up to that red 50-day, failed, pulled back down to that 10. Now it's squeezing between that 10 and 50-day simple moving average. Waiting for a breakout there on Q's. If Q's breaks out, might see a green market by the end of today. Patience and discipline's the toughest part of this game, guys. You know, you got to be patient and disciplined here. There goes Q's. Jason T says, any airline stock suggestion? I like Delta Airlines. You know, if you take a look at Delta, Delta's looking good there. And if they get that stimulus bill, that's going to be a big breakout on Delta. So there's Delta. Beautiful setup there on Delta. Had a big drop after COVID, starting its climb. And that's looking pretty good there. I like that setup. I think by next summer, we'll see it back up at 60 bucks a share. That's something that's nice to buy some shares on and sell some covered calls against. Let's see, they're saying FedEx just broke out. Let's take a look at FedEx. There we go. Nice climb on FedEx. Broke that 50. Let's see if she breaks that 288. I'm watching Amazon squeezing between the 10 and 50 here as well. Not doing too much yet. Pretty flat. Let's See if FedEx could start its breakout there. I'm watching Amazon, Google, FedEx, Pfizer, Moderna, Q's, Tesla. See, what I like to look at is Q's. That's going to tell us what the general market's going to do. So if we see Q's breaking out here, good chance, you'll see Google, Amazon, and the rest of tech take off here as well. If Q's pull back, so are these other stocks going to start pulling back here. So it's important to watch Q's. Tesla is getting its first candle above the 10, 20, and 50-day simple moving average. There goes Q's again. Let's see her break that 302. Google's pulling back a little bit there. Watching those Qs trade between that 10 and 50 SMA. There goes Amazon. Amazon wants to break out there. So as you see, guys, why we talk about patience and discipline. You see how long it's been trading between that 10 and 50? That's really important there. We're watching. Qs are pulling back a little bit, so Amazon might do the same there. Take a look at Qs. So Qs pulling back a little bit there. I think Amazon's probably going to do the same thing. But I want to watch Qs here and see if that Qs get a pop. If Qs get a pop, we'll see Amazon break that 50. Now see how I saw Qs there? And I was able to say, okay, it looks like Amazon's going to follow Qs there. That's why following the market, the trend of the market's really important. You could somewhat estimate what a stock's going to be doing there. Now, Qs are still pulling back, so I expect Amazon to continue to pull back a little bit right now. But that, to me, is just telling me it's trading with the market. There's nothing on it that's causing any issues or, it's just trading with the flow of the market. Intraday moves, that's normal. So for me, that's okay. If there's some type of event or something that's causing that pullback or sell-off, then it's a different story, and that's when you have to think about, either A, exiting a position and taking that loss moving on, or is it something that's just going to affect that stock intraday there and then continue higher over the coming days. Qs are holding at that 301.50, starting to climb. That's why we're seeing Amazon climb now again. Qs getting back up to that red 50-day simple moving average. So let's see what happens there. Amazon's probably going to do the same thing, get up to that red 50. There goes Qs. Qs just broke above that 50. I think Amazon's going to do the same thing now. There you go. What did I tell you? You could see it's just it copies it. It just takes a couple extra seconds for that to do the same. So if we watch Qs here, we'll be able to tell what these tech stocks are going to do. Because most people are buying Qs, and Qs it's an ETF. It's got Amazon, it's got Google, it's got a lot of the tech stocks in it. So when you buy Qs, you're technically buying Amazon, Google, Facebook, and all that. So that's why it's important to watch the Qs here. See, Q's pulling back a little bit. Let's see what Amazon's doing. Looks like the markets want to climb here. This is going to be an important area for over the next couple of minutes. I think we're going to see Amazon climb here. Qs are climbing. There you go. It's like clockwork if you're watching Qs and Amazon at the same time there. I mean, these are identical charts. Take a look. If you're watching Qs right here, you can see when Qs break out, give it a couple of seconds, and then Amazon will do just about the same thing. There goes Amazon. Let's see, what is Facebook doing there, Doug? Facebook down about $2.40. Nice breakout on Qs here, guys. Amazon's ready to break higher. There goes Amazon breaking out. There goes Qs on the climb, guys. Looks like we may have a reversal for the day. Let's see. Nice breakout on Amazon, 32.01. Moderna's on the climb again. Pfizer trades in the green. Nice breakout on Amazon, 32.04. Are any of you thinking about buying back that short leg? There goes Moderna, guys. Take a look at Moderna. There goes Amazon, 32.05. Moderna's on the run here as well, breaking back above that 1020 SMA, 144.20. Nice climb. Amazon having a big breakout. Remember how closely we were watching Amazon? We were talking about it way back here. If you guys rewind that video, go back to 9:51 and 9:52 a.m. You'll see. This is when we were saying, guys, it looks like Amazon's shifting here. You know, you could get in early. We already had that MACD cross. We had the first candle green above the histogram. Looked good. Still continuing to break higher. Pfizer's ready to run here as well. Let's see Amazon breaking out, 32.0541. Qs are having a nice breakout, so I'm expecting Amazon and Google to continue to run as well. Now take a look at Google, guys. Look at that nice run on Google from those lows there. Amazon's having another big breakout. 32.06. Big green candle on Google, team. Look at that candle on Google back above 1800. Markets are climbing. There goes Amazon taking off, guys. Markets are breaking out again. There goes Amazon, 32.0660. Qs are having a nice run. Take a look at Qs. Qs, 302.42 at the highs of the day now on Qs. NASDAQ's only down about 56 points now. Google's continuing to break higher. Watch Qs. Absolutely still in the FedEx trade, Julia. I was thinking about adding to FedEx too once it starts to break higher. FedEx is holding that yellow 10-day simple moving average pretty well, so that's what I'm watching for with FedEx. We get another green candle above this candle today, that's when I'm going to be adding to the FedEx trade. There goes Pfizer, guys. Pfizer's starting to climb here. Let's see. Pfizer, we want to see a break above 40.89. So if we can break above 40.89, guys, there goes Google. Again, a big breakout on Google. There goes Amazon. Big breakout on Google. Amazon's climbing. Nice breakout on Amazon. Google trades up 5%, or I'm sorry, the Pfizer trades up 5%. She's starting to climb once again. They're talking about Pfizer right now. Pfizer, 50 million doses in 2020, 1.3 billion doses in 2021. That's their planned global production for Pfizer and BioNTech.
After this break, Intel CEO Bob Swan is going to join Squawk Street. It's an exclusive. Of course, we'll talk about some new wins, and we'll talk importantly about their plans for manufacturing semiconductor chips. Stay with us.
Google's breaking out again.
Employee present for all. Get an average 4,144 below MSRP on the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro 5G, and it's by AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Mom, AT&T has a deal for new and existing customers. Oh, a little. Wrong person. Get it, bro. Very excited on this one.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did with our smartphones.
It's not powerful. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini on us.
An ongoing investigation of a potential bribery for pardon scheme, and the Justice Department is still looking for more information. It's not as if a few accusations could launch such a thing. This is much more than that. Millions of Americans are still waiting for more. There's new talk on Capitol Hill, but it's just that. Here's a fact, the truth. They've been wasting time and playing politics for 249 long days.
The facts, the truth, the news with Chip and Smith. Weeknights, 7 Eastern, CNBC.
Moderna's starting to climb again. Candle above 1020, 143.85. Amazon's still looking good there in breakout momentum. Nice breakout there on Amazon, 3207.54.
Amazon Web Services announcing a new customer deal with Intel yesterday. It's virtual meetings. It is a win for Intel's AI classes. Joining us now on CNBC Exclusive is Bob Swan, CEO of Intel, to discuss the deal. And we'll get an update on this all-important decision that's coming for you as well, Bob, in terms of manufacturing. But let's start with the deal. This one, the need to translate it for me and our viewers. Tell me why it matters. You said, that...
Amazon still breaking higher, 3210 on Amazon. Beautiful setup there in Amazon. Now let's see Moderna continue to climb. Pfizer is nice here as well. Pfizer's just been pretty flat all day, to be honest with you. It's not doing much. Pfizer's usually that type that has that pop overnight, and then it flattens out after, 10, 11 o'clock. That's why, Pfizer just going to be holding on to that. Still in the green on Pfizer right now, up 1% on it, but not doing too much. Amazon continuing. We have a paycheck trade on Amazon. That's why we're watching Amazon closely here. We have a paycheck vertical call spread on Amazon that expires this week. There goes Amazon again, 32.12. Breaking higher, 32.13 on Amazon. Now, Tyler, remember you were asking, I think it was Tyler, right? Who was asking about buying back that short leg? And I told you guys, once you get into that breakout momentum, you could buy back that short leg, let that long leg go there. And, yeah, Tyler Cummings, right? It's looking good there. There goes Moderna, guys. Big breakout on Moderna. Moderna's got a big green candle nearing the highs of the day on Moderna right now. Qs are still in breakout momentum, looking good. Health Essentials says, any idea when Moderna might reach 180? I think Moderna is going to reach 180 by December 18th. I think she's going to have a nice run over the course of the next few days here as well. Ephraim, we have someone interested on YouTube, Health Essentials, there about our trading academy. There goes Moderna continuing to break higher. There she is, 146.40. Nice breakout on Moderna. Moderna is nicely climbing here. There goes Pfizer too. Pfizer's sticking along with it. Back up 4% on our Pfizer trade. Moderna's still running. 146.70 on Moderna. 146.91, 147 on Moderna, 147.28. Big breakout on Moderna, 147.35. Nice climb on Moderna, guys. She is running. Now remember, Moderna was just at what? $128 at 9:35 this morning. She just climbed 20 points, 21 points in the matter of less than an hour. This is what I mean about patience and discipline. Follow that trade plan. Moderna is breaking nicely here, back up to almost 150. Pfizer's starting its climb as well, slower than Moderna, but Moderna's looking good there. Let's see, Moderna 3-month daily. See how Moderna came back to that 125 support? She's climbing now. That's looking good. I'm telling you, Moderna's going to have a run in the coming weeks here. Love that Moderna trade. Our Pfizer trade's now up 5%, guys. Back up $50 on our Pfizer trade. That was a small trade challenge trade there. Should have made that in the regular account as well. Health Essentials. Would you have shares or do you have options on it? Let's see. Someone asked to take a look at Qualcomm. Qualcomm's looking good, up 0.4% for the day. Not a big mover. It's trading sideways here. Look at all that choppiness. I wouldn't be looking at Qualcomm just yet. If she breaks above 150, that's where you should put your alert in. So you guys remember how to do your alerts, right? You go to alerts, you bring that down, you put in Qualcomm. Okay, Qualcomm. Okay, let me know if the price is greater than 150. Okay. And this is possible buy entry. And then you click OK, and there we go. That's set now. So now if Qualcomm breaks that, there she goes, 151. She almost broke that 150. That alert should be going off soon if she breaks that. Our Pfizer trade's now up 6%, team. Market's on the climb. Market's looking good. Qs are climbing off that 10. Pretty flat morning here for the most part, but starting to pick up. Health Essentials. If you have shares of stock of Moderna, we can teach you how to sell covered calls against those shares and bring in some serious revenue there, premium from just selling to open those covered calls. And that's pretty nice going into this because the IV is so high. So with that increase in the IV, those option premiums are much more expensive. So with those shares that you have, you said you have $3 million in shares of Moderna, so you could sell to open some great covered calls against Moderna going out to the January monthly expiration. And you can make a nice paycheck on that.
You need to listen to those customers. That's a key part of obviously what you do as a CEO. So what are they telling you? Because
Pfizer, let's see, what time did I enter Pfizer?
is going to be there.
That's the nice thing about us here. There's a lot of people that trade virtually. We entered at 9:32. So 9:32 candle. Here was the 9:32 candle. This is where we entered on Pfizer, on this candle right here. So we're above where we entered. We're up $50. We're up 6% on that trade right now. There goes Amazon starting to climb again. Moderna is still climbing, guys. What a breakout on Moderna. Moderna, $149 a share. Nice breakout of Moderna, $149.20 a share, guys. Wow, big breakout on Google, Amazon. There goes Moderna. Everything's starting to climb nicely here, guys. Big breakout on the Qs. Look at Amazon. Amazon, look at that candle there on Amazon. Big breakout. Google. Heck of a breakout there on this candle. Let's see if we continue that run. Moderna's still climbing. Now, see, here's what we're looking for with Amazon. Amazon, we got that little double top from right here. If we break above that area, that 32.15, we're going to be golden. There she goes, 32.15. Let's see her continue to break out there and not fail at that resistance. Nice breakout. Dow's only down about 50 points right now. NASDAQ's down about 40 points. S&P's down about 5. So looking good, guys. Looking good. If we could continue this breakout here going into the afternoon, we're going to be nice. There goes Pfizer. Our Pfizer trade's now up 9%. Quick $80 gain on Pfizer. There goes Pfizer, guys. Back up 10% on our Pfizer trade. 11% gain on Pfizer. Pfizer's breaking higher. Nice breakout. She breaks that 41 area. You're going to be looking for highs of the day again by the end of today. Back up $100 on our Pfizer trade. 11% gain. 12% gain. $120 gain on Pfizer. 13% gain on Pfizer. She's breaking higher. Nice breakout. Pfizer, 13% gain. Nice breakout on Pfizer. Up 14% now on Pfizer. 15% on Pfizer. 16% gain on Pfizer, guys. Up $140 on Pfizer right now. Nice run there. Let's keep that run going and let's see her break that 41.50. Amazon is crushing it. Take a look at Amazon quick. Amazon 32.1509. Qs are still looking good. That's what I like about Qs. You watch the Qs, it's going to tell you the general trend of the market here that we're seeing. Qs are breaking higher again, so I'm expecting Amazon and Google to start to run again. There we go. Another nice breakout there on Amazon.
Therefore, I'm very confident that in whatever decision we make, we will continue to have high volume manufacturing and invest in technology development here in this country. I'm fairly convinced that that will continue to be a critical part of
Michael says, great day with Pfizer. $340 total. I'm done for the day. Nice job, Michael. Michael, what's your last name? I think I have about 17 Michaels with us. So, Michael Rodriguez. Nice. Nice. Avilio, is that your brother?
Good stuff. From chips to the cloud, it's now time for ETF Spotlight, taking a look at the First Trust Cloud Computing ETF, ticker SK.
Nice.
50%
Nice to have you with us, Michael.
though, as cloud companies continue to see increased demand due to the pandemic. One name moving today, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, reporting fourth quarter earnings that beat on the top and bottom lines and raising its guidance for the 2021 fiscal year. The company also
Oh, yeah, Space was a good one. Efren said you guys were day trading that yesterday.
Texas.
They got a nice contract from NASA.
HPE's CEO on Squawk Alley later this morning in a CNBC exclusive. Stay with us.
ETF Spotlight is sponsored by Invesco. It's investing great possibilities together.
See how Q's pulled back a little bit now? So that's why you're seeing the general market pull back. You know, Amazon, Google, Facebook, rest of the market, we're pulling back a little bit. So you guys have to understand, it's a news-driven market. Everything's following the major ETFs here, the major indices. So just keep an eye on SPY, Q's, and Diamond down. Thank you, Health Essentials. I appreciate it. No, message us on Facebook business page, Health Essentials, and I'll teach you a little bit about selling some covered calls there.
Already got my 40,000 steps today. Can I get a what? No pain, no gain.
I was just fighting an uphill battle in my career.
So when I heard about the dark digital skills courses, I'm thinking I could become more marketable.
It's great to be great at this. These are skills lots of people can learn.
I feel hopeful about the future now.
There goes Pfizer again. Pfizer's on the climb. Q's are taking off that 10, 20. Let's see if that holds.
One flight's badge. A badge means searching and booking private jets. As simple as booking a hotel. Just type in your location and find your closest airport. Then choose from over 4,000 jets in one place. When I land, there's always a car waiting for me. Courtesy of one flight. What's your time worth? Earnings insights from HPE. CEO Antonio Neri, exclusive reaction to quarterly numbers, where he sees growth and opportunities beyond the pandemic. Squawk Alley, 11 a.m. Eastern. Watch or listen live on the CNBC app.
Pfizer's having another nice breakout there.
CFOs asking him about the global economy, the impact that COVID has had on their business, and a lot more. Frank Holland has details.
What are you guys trading in the trade room? Anything?
Pandemic remains the biggest external risk to their business. It's a bit of an uptick from Q3, but still
Man, this computer.
Q1. Very important to know.
Let's see. Tyler says Amazon.
Obviously, before vaccine could potentially be distributed here in the U.S. later this year.
Great day with Pfizer, 300. I see that's amazing. Quick $340 and then done for the day. That's what I like to see.
However, CFOs did note Pfizer and Moderna had vaccines with reported effectiveness of 95 and 94%. And it was with that knowledge that two-thirds of CFOs said a vaccine being widely available by Q2 of 2021, that would have the biggest impact on their company. Even before today's vaccine news, CFOs were actually increasingly optimistic about the climate of global business. The U.S. and China, the two biggest economies in the world, both upgraded for Q3.
There goes Pfizer. Pfizer wants to take off again. Let's see if she does it. Been a pretty slow morning. You see this flatness here? That's why we're not making as aggressive trades as we were the past few days here. When you're just trading sideways, best thing to do, just sit back and let the stock do its thing. We have our expiration dates. If we had anything weekly here, you know, we'd be looking at it a little more. Amazon 32.14. So I'm watching Q's right here. Take a look at Q's. Back up over $100 on our Pfizer trade. They're talking about Pfizer again on TV here. There goes Pfizer again taking off. So Q's, I want to see Q's hold that 20. Pfizer trade we got, we'll be holding on to that. Yeah, guys, if you guys could please hit that like button on YouTube for me, I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, too, so you guys could get notifications when we're live, when I post some classes, some videos, some lessons. You guys will get instant notifications when I post something. Let's see. Austin Schrader, AJ says, locked in Pfizer on the last jump for 22%. A quick flip on Tesla. Weekly for 110%. Nice job, AJ. Nice job, buddy. AJ's a good friend from high school. He's kicking some butt. He's a nice health administrator at a hospital there. You might be put in your retirement soon there, AJ. You're getting the hang of it. You're doing pretty darn good, buddy. Congratulations. What are my thoughts on Apple, says Poses Rayner. Let's see, Apple, 3-month daily. Apple's looking good. Apple's one, though, that I'd be getting longer term. You know, maybe for the January or February monthly expo. I want to be trading it short term. As she breaks above that... If she breaks above that 120, let's say 123.50, then I'd be buying it on a shorter term basis for a nice little swing trade. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well this morning. You and the kiddos, the wife. Let's see. Google's starting to run again. Google's having a nice little climb there. 1804. I'm watching Amazon pull back a little bit there. Amazon's pulling back a little bit from that 1020. But so are the Qs. Take a look at that chart on Amazon. Now take a look at Qs. You're going to see how identical they are. So take a look at Qs. Very identical. So that's telling us, you know, we got to keep an eye on the Qs, because whatever the Qs do, we're going to be seeing the rest of tech do just about the same thing. There goes a nice climb on Qs. Now take a look at Amazon. So there's the chart for Qs. Now look at Amazon. Amazon's doing just about the same darn thing. This is why I tell you guys about watching the general markets. The trend is your friend. You know, you got to be watching the market. So we're getting a nice climb now on Amazon back above 32.1378. Let's see that start to take off there. Moderna starting its climb back above 148.14. And Google is just trading at that 1020 SMA right now. There goes Amazon again. Another breakout on Amazon, 32.15 and climbing. Qs are looking good. First candle above the 1020 on Qs once again. Let's see if it holds and gets that continued climb. Let's see. Doug says Snap is on a tear here. Let's take a look at Snap. Snap is looking great today. No one got into Snap, huh? No one brought that up this morning. Or maybe you did and I just didn't see it. Nice climb on Snap there, Doug. I'd be looking at something like the December 18th Expo, looking for that $50 target on Snap if you wanted to jump into a Snap trade.
Warner, you've purchased dozens of freezers to store the potential vaccines, which need to be kept at a temperature of -70.
Luis Vazquez says, first time viewer, welcome aboard, Luis. Nice to have you with us.
Was it to obtain these? And how easy is it to afford them?
That Qs are looking great there. Near the highs of the day on Qs. I mean, NASDAQ's only down 37 points right now. We were down about 90 points before on Qs. Andrew Richardson says Shopify is running. Shopify's not looking too bad there. Nice climb on Shopify. See how she was trading sideways, and then once you got that 1020 cross and you broke above that resistance at that 1045-ish area, you know, then she started to have that nice run there. So there's your MACD cross, there's your 1020 cross. First candle above resistance right here, 1005. That would have been a nice entry. And then you're trading that all the way up until you get your first candle below that 20-day, that blue 20-day simple moving average.
Today we're about 350, up about, almost nearly 100% over the past 2 months. So we are concerned, but today we think we have plenty of capacity. Real challenge today is staffing and making sure we have enough healthcare workers to take care of folks. And that is
Amazon's still on the run. 32.15 just about. Qs want to climb. Qs are looking good. Another nice breakout on Qs. Doug said Workhorse got smacked after I was trading for an article that said the USPS contract decision would be delayed. At Tyler S, I was up 400% on calls. Oof. Let's see, what did Workhorse do? Wow, that thing's down big time. Down 20%. I stayed away from that one. I'm glad I did. Qs are still running. Pfizer pulled back a little bit there. Doug said Netflix is at the highs of the day. Nice breakout on Netflix, guys. That's not a bad one to jump into for a day trade. That's actually a really nice setup on Netflix, guys. That is a nice setup on Netflix. I think I might make a little trade on Netflix there.
Let's say we get a good percentage of at least your workforce and healthcare employees vaccinated. What does that do to demand and usage of PPE? I assume that doesn't just roll off automatically.
No, I think there still will be some challenges across the country. We've been fortunate here at Oxford that even during the peak back in April, we had adequate PPE for our staff. And testing has really improved that. We are now the capacity to over 5,000 tests a day. So the vaccination has patients as soon as they come into the hospital, as soon as they come into PCR, if they have symptoms. That has really helped us in the PPE front.
Netflix is still on the rise there, guys. I think I'm going to jump into a little Netflix trade.
We know in the phase one, employees who need the vaccine by the 600 in our organization.
And once we do that, we'll call it a morning here.
So once again, we're waiting for that approval, and we've been told by the governor of Louisiana that we should have vaccines in Louisiana 48 hours after approval.
Well, the UK Prime Minister said he wouldn't be averse to getting vaccinated on television, but he added this morning that he wants to make sure that obviously supply gets to people in the UK first. Dr. Timothy Babbitt, Warner Thomas, appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
As we head to break, Lyft shares shaking off a warning from the company that Q4 revenue growth would come in at the lower end of its guidance range due to a 50% year-on-year decline in November rides, thanks to, of course, rising COVID cases and new lockdown measures. There's more Squawk on the Street in just a moment. Stay with us.
For money, people trade goods, tools, cattle, grain, even shells represented value. Then currency came along. They made it out of copper, gold, silver, wampum. Soon people decided to put all that value into a piece of paper, then proceeded to wave goodbye to value, printing unlimited amounts of money as they pass the buck to the future. That's why it's time for digital currency. Get your investment in the Grayscale funds. Go digital. Go Grayscale.
Alrighty, guys, so this is what I'm going to do with Netflix right now. I'm going to buy to open 2 contracts, a limit order. Let's see if I could get it for 14.90. It's an open order there. There we go. It's being executed right now. Let me check that out, see what it's at. Orders. All right, Ephraim, we made a trade on Netflix. The 505 call. Let's see, we are executed. Here is the trade. I like that. That's actually pretty cheap for the December 18th Expo. That should be a nice setup there. Look at Amazon go too, guys. Amazon's breaking higher, looking good. I'm going to get off now, go for some radiation, and I'll be back at the office in about an hour. It's a quick 20-minute thing there with the radiation. Alrighty, guys, so we are in Netflix, we are in Amazon, we are in Pfizer, we are in Moderna, and we are looking good. Slow morning, but a pretty decent morning today, guys. Really happy, and look forward to coming back here. I'm going to go live a little bit earlier today once I get back here. So as soon as I get back to the office, I'm going to go live again with you guys that are members. If you guys want to join us on YouTube, go to breakingchartalerts.com. Click join now, and guys, take advantage. This is the last week to sign up for our yearly membership at a huge discount. So our Elite Pro Trader, you're already saving $500 off of the Pro Trader membership for the year. But if you put in coupon code Black Friday, you're going to save another 35%. So instead of being $2,500 for the year, it's only $1,600 and I think $50 for the year. So really cheap, and that includes the morning session, afternoon session, text alerts, email alerts, the trade plan videos, all of our education lessons here. You got your library of classes, your lessons, everything there for you guys to watch, learn from, and then of course the live trade room. We got a great community of traders here that share their trade ideas, and they're pretty good traders in there as well. So guys, come join us. Here's where you go for the live morning, live afternoon session, and then for the classes, and up here is where all the archive classes are. So, hope everyone has a great day. I'll be back soon, and have a great day, guys. If you guys need anything, please shoot us a message on our business page on Facebook or on the website. If you go to the website, on the lower right-hand corner there, you can click live, chat live with an agent, and one of our representatives will help you out. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you guys in a bit. And take care. Thank you, Manuel. I appreciate it. I'm doing great. I think I'm responding pretty well to the treatments here. So thank you. Alrighty, guys.